Morning everyone, welcome to another video on our way to Grand Lake. I think it's going to take me today and tomorrow, so I am hoping to do a bigger day today. What bigger means, I don't know. I did 16 point something last night, and that was with a lot of vertical gain. So today, I don't think it's supposed to be like that. From what I can see, it is. We are decreasing. I think we're getting back down to like 8,000 feet of elevation by tonight when I camp. So yeah, hoping to do a longer day today, so that makes tomorrow shorter. Unfortunately, I am getting into Grand Lake on a Friday, so all of the more budget-friendly hotels are booked, and the KOA is booked, and the only things that are like left available are really expensive. Like a night at one of these lodges is like 2 nights at the lodges is like $610, and I'm like, thankfully the community center lets CDT hikers pitch their tent at nighttime behind their building. I don't know what I'm going to do with it during the daytime, but it'll be a little bit of a logistical thing. The only other option is this lodge that's a little cheaper, but it's like an hour walk south of Grand Lake, or a hitch, and I just don't know if I want to deal with the logistics of that. So we will mull it over today on our walk, or on my walk. I don't know why I always refer to myself in the plural, because it feels like you guys are with me probably. I got good sleep last night. I slept in today. I think it's like 8:36 right now, so I'm getting a late start, but yeah, yesterday really did me in. It was a long day, so let's get It's really nice being back at a lower elevation. I'm not coughing. My nose isn't running. However, you are in the trees, so there is no breeze, and it is much warmer. So I had to stop at one of these little creeks and get my shirt wet. And I put my feet in too, because being on the Continental Divide Trail, imagine that, you're on the divide most of the time, so it's more rare than frequent to be down by really cold, delicious water. So took advantage of it, put my feet in, let the swelling go down a little bit. Now feeling good. My time still feels slow today. Only 3.5 miles I've done, so it's almost noon. But again, I'll get to Grand Lake tomorrow. It's not going to happen today, so I'm trying to put too much unnecessary pressure on myself. Okay, people, what time is it? It is 2:30. I've gone about 8 miles. I am tired today. I don't know what's going on. Like, there was like a 500-foot climb. I mean, it wasn't anything comparably to like what I've been doing. But I was just like so unmotivated. I kept yawning. I had to sit down a bunch. Like, I don't know if it's because like mentally I told myself that it was all downhill from here, and it definitely has not been all downhill from here, but I don't know. But I'm having beef fajita bowl. I think I added a little too much water, so it's more like beef fajita soup, but that's okay. We'll take it. I need liquid. I haven't had this in a while. And I got this from my friend Wahoo back in Pie Town.
It came in his resupply and he didn't want it, so it has come in handy for my items because I love the hot sauce. But yeah, the map says I'm 15 miles from town, so the camping just gets a little sketchy from here on out in terms of like being near these lakes and private land, and I don't know, so that's gonna be a fun challenge for later today to find where I'm going. But overall good. I'll probably just Nero and then get a late start on Saturday because I just don't feel like hanging around there all day Saturday for no reason, unless my body needs it. But anyway, that's the plan. But yeah, doing good. Got to talk to my boyfriend this morning. There's seen a lot of day hikers going up, but no really CDT hikers today. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch.
I'm done with the up and now we've been doing 3.1 miles of down, I think, to get all the way down to 8,000 something feet. Most of the day has been like this, just a lot of blowdowns. I mean, thankfully they've been cleared, but this is what there is to look at. And y'all know how much I love just being in the woods all day long. So yes, soon though, within 5 miles, I'll be at Monarch Lake, and I think the trail runs alongside the lake. So I'm really hoping it's like shoreline walking, because that would be really beautiful to have a view of the lake around sunset, because it's 5:15. I'll be there for about an hour and some minutes. But at my rate, it will probably be, you know what I mean, where it's like lake, trees, and then the trail. So like you really are just staring at more trees unless you break through and check out the lake. So we'll see. But I'm glad to be going down, but boy, whew, 3 miles of down. Most of the trail's been good though. The latter half of the day, some of it was like really lovely and flat and beautiful. This is pretty nice right now, but start to get into the rocks. My shoes have so much grip that they take the rocks with them, so I have to use my trekking poles wherever, or else I fall like 100 times. So anyway, just an update on how the day is going. Well, so far I'm right. We're walking along the trail. The lake is between the trees, so I think in like 0.8 it pops out because we have to cross the lake to get to the other side. I think that's where you can maybe get in. But like, what a tease to like be so close to it and then not be able to like see the views or get in. Just more trees. I'm full of complaints, I know. I just can't do the forest for very long. Beautiful, wonderful, but I need some views. Oh, yay, finally. Some beach. And y'all better believe I'm about to get in that. Yes, I am. Met the nicest woman named Kelly, who was just chatting with me about the trail, and then she was like, "Are you going to camp?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she was just asking about it. She's like, "Do you have to pay?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Just come to my cabin. It's like right up the road from where you're going." So I get to stay in her yard for free. So nice. And I was like just having a moment about like how lovely like that lake was and how beautiful it was, like gorgeous. So lovely to meet such nice people, especially at the end of the day when you're hobbling and you're tired and you don't know where you're gonna sleep. Good morning, everyone. I got the most amazing trail magic last night, so I did not close out the video, so apologies for that, or close out the day. Their hospitality is just so amazing. It's people like this that really keep you going out on trail, and so she let me set up on a flat space on her land, and then I got to have a shower last night. We made a fire. They brought me pizza that they had warmed up, and cherries and apples. Like, I ate watermelon last night, like a gallon of like fresh water. Like, it's so unbelievably kind. So I got to sit and talk to them last night, and then had to do all my nighttime things, so thought I would just chat with you guys this morning. But I am making time to have breakfast because I'm going into town today, so I probably won't eat this for lunch. I'll probably eat somewhere in town, and so I thought I'd treat myself to a little coffee and egg breakfast. And I don't know why I told you guys that town was only 15 miles yesterday. Well, I do know why. It's because Far Out lied to me. It was 24 miles from there yesterday, so now it's 14 miles. So I'm trying to get out of here by like 7:30 at the latest, earlier if possible. I'm hoping to get into town around 2 or 3, so that way I can go pick up my package and get settled and get some food. So that's the plan today. And as you guys have learned about me, I'm just not really a person who loves to put the camera in people's faces, so I apologize. And I also want to respect their privacy too, of like their land and where they're at and everything. So anyway, but if you guys are watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if they're not, I don't even care, because they're amazing and they need a shout out. So surprise, surprise, more up today. I think this is the boundary of Rocky Mountain National Park and Indian Peaks Wilderness somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, basically the lake is down there, which I showed you guys this morning, and I'm gonna come up out of that onto a ridge line. And I think we're going up to crest over this or around it here in a minute to then go back down. So had to bust out the old mosquito net a little bit ago because they were so bad. There was like hundreds of them like attacking my face, because that was the only part of me that was basically showing. So that was fun. I'm kind of over this section, to be honest. This basically I-70 to Grand Lake. I mean, it's been beautiful in parts for sure, but yeah, I'm ready for more chill hiking days. So, which is not saying a lot, because I know a lot of my counterparts had to do the entire 500 miles that I just skipped for now. So I know I'm being a little bit of a baby about it, but I'm kind of just ready to get to Grand Lake. This has been a long stretch, almost 6 days out. I mean, I did spend the night in Winter Park, but I did hike that day too. So 6 days of hiking, it's a lot on you. So anyways, and then another 5 days, I think, to Steamboat Springs. But at this point, I just have to book it. There's not going to be a lot of relaxing time anyway. But yeah, it's all good though. It's pretty, and the skies are clear for now, so that's good. Now this is quite the view. Wow. So that is Monarch Lake. No, not Monarch Lake, Granby Lake. That out there is what I swam in yesterday. It's so beautiful up here. All this, I think it's sage. Sage or rosemary? I think it's sage. It's like very deserty up here. Super interesting. So yeah, almost to the top. Nice view though. Well, my dumb self just looked up the Grand Lake post office hours, and they close at 4, and then they don't open again until Monday. So, love that for me. I mean, not that I've been like trying to go slow. I haven't taken any breaks except to use the bathroom. But yeah, it's 11. And I still have like 6.5 miles to go. I think at the latest I should be there around 3. But like I cannot take any breaks. No lunchies, no cities. Like maybe like a couple minutes here and there, but no like hour-long break. So that's great because I really need that box. It has all my food in it, and I paid, money to ship it and money to buy the things. And it's not even like I could bounce it because they won't even be open to bounce it. So I would have to spend $75 to camp outside the community center to wait for my box on Monday and then be behind schedule next week. So all that to say, we are now rushing. Well, I'm always rushing, but we're trying to double time it. And this train is not terrain that you double time it.
12 seconds later.
Okay, well, I did take a quick break to get my shirt wet and get my feet wet because they were getting hot and I could feel a blister forming on my big toe, but man, why can't I get lucky with one of these campsites one night? Like, to just stumble across, like that water is so clear. Okay, now we book it. Okay guys, that is Grand Lake, I think. I don't know. The town is over here. I am very tired. I'm 13.2 in. It's 2:15, and like I said earlier, I'm trying to rush to make it to the post office. I should be there in the 3 o'clock hour, but of course there's a storm moving in now. Okay, and jets. Military jets. Super loud. Jesus. What is happening? Anyway. Tom Cruise training or what? Yep, it's now raining, so super great. I need to stop. Put my jacket on. I've never felt more homeless in my life than walking with your box of groceries through town. But I needed some fresh stuff, and y'all, I caved in because I'm tired and I do not have the energy to ride a bike 1 mile round trip to be taking a shower and doing my laundry and all this BS. So I'm pretty sure I got like the last room in town, and it's a half mile down the road, but that's okay. We're almost there. So I caved in and I got a room, and it's pretty basic. I'm staying at the Bighorn Lodge. I'm about to eat some delicious quesadilla and tacos. I am doing my damnedest to get these videos loaded. They're just longer than usual because I filmed a lot more because of how beautiful it was. And the Wi-Fi is kind of crappy here, and then using my internet is also crappy because I'm in like kind of the back of the building. But yeah, I'm trying to get at least 3 videos done for you all.
to watch over the next week or so. I'm doing better now that I've had a shower. This has been an expensive town stop that I chose. I could have stayed at the community center. I could have ridden across town to go do the KOA shower and laundry, but I did not, so I stayed here. It was pretty pricey. And then I went next door to the laundromat, and that was also really pricey. Like, it was like $12 or something to do one load of laundry, wash and dry. So for anybody doing CDT, Grand Lake is not a cheap town, and I definitely recommend either booking stuff in advance, which is hard to do, or taking up, the couple of local community options that are available. But I needed it, so I did it. And now I have to do some logistics planning for Steamboat Springs because there's so many options to like get off trail, different places to get off trail to get into Steamboat because the CDT doesn't go through it. So I need to figure out coordinating with maybe a trail angel to get a ride, but I have to figure out which way I'm going to get off trail, and which way I'm going to get back on, and which one's much more advantageous and how much I plan for. So it's like a whole logistical thing. So between getting the videos done and trying to plan for the next town stop, it's been a lot. So I'm going to close out this one, and I thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.